Natural gas traded with moderate bearishness, hitting the lows close to 3.05 levels before closing the week at 3.16 with little bounce back. So can we say that now is the time for gas to reverse? Is it done with the highs? We have seen a struggle at 3.4. Is it going to now again break below 3 and move all the way towards 2.8 and lower levels? Can we say that it is going to do a symmetry here, or the lows are done and wait for a rally ahead? What should be our strategy in order to profit trading natural gas in the coming week? We're going to see here with the help of charts and arrive at the levels at which we can take a trade and trade profitably throughout the week. Also, this is a weekly forecast and this is the only channel to also deliver twice a day updates on natural gas with precise levels so that we can all profit together, grow together, trading natural gas across geographies, across Asia, Europe, and US sessions. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort and to get the exclusive content, access to the exclusive content for channels members. Do join the top level tier for getting the access. With that, let's start. Towards the end of the update, I'll be sharing the trading levels, so watch till the end here. Now see what natural gas is doing here is you can see almost a twin top here. You can notice after the drop a retracement, again a drop and a retracement to the same zone where it is closed 3.4. Now 3.4 last week what did we discuss in our daily updates that 3.4 is a twin top which it has created and it is going to remain a greater hurdle. Price has moved all the way lower here. Now one point you should notice, there are key support levels which is yet to be breached by natural gas on the downside, and once the support is at 2.975, this is going to be the first and foremost very strong support. Then 2.8 levels, the stronger one, and below 2.8 there could be slight bearishness where it can try to fill the gap here, and then there is a gap left on the downside as well which it would like to fill at 2.5. But for now, I'm not expecting such stronger bearish move here. Why so? Look at the weekly chart, sir. First, this was the drop, then a retracement, then lower lows, and since then, gas has been trading in this bullish channel. It has traded in this bullish channel. After that, what we had seen prices falling all the way towards lower lows here because previous support levels were at 2.6, and this time it has breached and traded lower all the way towards 2.5. Now, 2.5 has become a greater support for natural gas on the downside. Already there was a gap left, it is filled, and now it is trying to decide what it wants to do. Looking at the chart, it appears that upside is getting rigid here. 3.4 appears difficult for now. And as and how, and as and when 3.4 is taken, certainly that is the time we have to stay bullish. But for now, it appears difficult. However, I'm still not in favor of a long-term bearishness in natural gas. I'll tell you why. See, the stochastic here is top. It calls for a little retracement, but it still not calls for a reversal. So I'll say even if it starts to move downside, there are greater supports here, 2.8, 2.767, all of these levels which have previously been support are also again going to remain the key support levels. If you see the stochastic on the MACD on the weekly charts, see, since the crossover here, we have seen bullishness prevailing. Now, after hitting the top, it has crossed over, traded bearish. Now, after weeks of bearishness, after since few weeks, we have seen it crossing over here, and this is a bullish cross. So it appears natural gas from here might try to show us a pullback here. But again, it is very, very important for MACD to move upwards and the price to trade beyond 3.4. It may take a little time. It is not that it is going to happen in a week or so. There will be bearish weeks as well before it bounces back. So but we should focus on the support levels as and how the support levels get stronger. Let's say 2.975, it fails to break, again the bounce back will be strong. And if that is taken 2.8, till 2.8 are there, I think there is tremendous support available for natural gas on the downside. RSI is running flat. Now let's have a look at the daily. See, on the daily charts, moving averages, these have crossed over here. Since then we have seen bullishness prevailing, and now you can see higher lows and higher highs were there. Last couple of sessions we have seen a breakout here. However, it is important to note that it has failed to break yet below the support levels at 3. So it is important for gas to break below 3 and 2.975 zone in order to confirm further downside from here. Till then, it is not to be treated bearish here. Look at the stochastic. This is at the lows. The MACD, now this is a worry point because see, the MACD after hitting the highs, now it is not that it cannot hit further highs, but after a good rise it is crossing over here and looking downwards, which itself is a bearish indication here. The RSI is looking downwards, which is also a bearish indication. Coming to the 4 hour, on the 4 hour charts, what has happened? See, moving average is crossed over. Since then it is trading bearish, and you can see this is how it is trading. This is a bearish channel in which it is trading. Now it is important, if at all gas on the upside trades beyond 3.2, 3.25, 3.3. Now these two levels are important. If at all it trades beyond 3.3, then we can expect a possible pullback towards 3.4, and if 3.4 is taken, then that's a call for a reversal. As long as 3.4 is not taken, I will not say that this is a reversal. Now one more point you should notice here. See, these lows and these lows. See, all of these are all higher lows, and you can also notice higher highs are getting created. So from here, if we see natural gas trading 3.2, 3.26, 3.3 zone, then further pullback, further rise can be expected. Else what is happening? Moving averages here have crossed over on the sell side. Price is anyways was trading with divergence from the 20 period. It has kissed this. Now if at all you see it is staying below 3.1 again. Now 3.1 was the one support level which it has to trade below. If at all you see it is staying below 3.1, more bearishness should prevail from. See, stochastic has already hit the highs here. Look at the MACD. The MACD is the one which is still supportive of a rise. It almost triple bottom is done, and these are the levels from where the pullback can be expected. And now if at all it rises further and trades above 3.2, 3.25, 3.3, three key levels it has to trade above. Any move beyond 3.3 is a very, very good sign for us to again stay with the buys for 3.384. And if 3.38, 3.4 zone is taken, I think we are going to see 3.5 and 3.8 as well. But for now, this is not yet confirming of such a move. We have to be watchful specifically in the coming week as well. RSI is bouncing back from the lows. Now coming to the monthly. Now notice the monthly charts. First of all, track the movement from little far here. See, after this series of drop, this was the bigger retracement which it is done, hitting the highs at 5.3. Then a sharper fall has arrived. Now after months of bearishness, it has posted a reversal sign. Then one bullish candle has arrived. Now it is struggling to trade beyond this resistance zone. What it will try to do at best, see, even if it is trying to trade bearish, I'll say the support levels, as long as 2.8 is not taken, do not treat natural gas as bearish. It is to be treated bearish only and only if it is seen trading below 2.8, where it is going to deliver further lows from here, and then 2.5, 2.4 levels can be expected. But for now, what I am looking forward is a possible U-turn from here. And for example, once it, because see, already we have seen greater bearishness, and now once it trades beyond 3.4, 3.5, we are looking at 3.8 and 4 zone as well. Remember, anything and everything is possible. These are markets. Right now, the signs are not so supportive for a rise. But if at all you see it is staying beyond 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, be ready for a rally. Why? So look at the MACD. See, hitting these levels, always gas bounces back, and for the next few months, we always see bullishness prevailing. What has happened here? What is happening here? You can see almost symmetrical last four incidences. In fact, you can take historical incidences as well. Whenever it bounces back from the lows, it continues here on the upside, and that is why I say there are key support levels on the downside. As long as 2.9753 first, and then 2.8 levels, as long as these levels are not taken, you should not be treating gas as bearish. It can bounce back up, and the bounce back is going to be equally sharp. Now here one more point: the MACD after a good retracement is crossed over for a sell. Now this point is contradictory to what we had seen in the uh, uh, candles alone. So this is a contradiction where we have to focus on what it does here, because a crossover from here should make MACD crossover as well, and then we can look forward to a rise here. But before we proceed further and look into the details further, if you are also willing to learn this art of trading, be a part of the 40th mentorship batch. We are starting on 22nd of June. Register yourself now. See, this also comes with an offer that we ensure that you recover your fee with the help of our signal. You will be added to to our signals channel almost free of cost, where without paying anything, we ensure that you recover your fee. And once you're done with recovering your fee, that will be your call whether to stay with us or trade independent. So join the mentorship batch, and if you're just willing to trade as per the signals right from today, you can be part of it. Reach out to me. My Telegram signals channel are there in the channel. There the contact details are there in the channel and video description. And very, very important for you to also have a trusted partner and a recommended broker where you can trade safe, which offers you a swap free account, lowest spreads, no hidden charges, easier transactions, and easier withdrawals from across the globe. You can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. So now, what you should do, where you should buy and where you should sell. Now, first thing is, let's talk about the levels to buy. I think 3.2 now remains a very good level for us to get into a buy here, but then 3.225, 3.25. Very, very crucial. If this is taken, then 3.3. Once 3.3 is taken, 3.33 also you should watch out for. After that, 3.38 and 3.4. Any point of time gas is seen trading beyond 3.4, expect 3.5, 3.65, 3.8, and then $4 levels in the near future. For now, it is not yet confirming of such a move. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 3.14, expect 3.11, 3.075, 3.04, 3, 2.975. Now, all of these appears very, very nearby, but remember on the percentage terms, these are still very far. So 2.975 is the very good support, 2.93 is the next, 2.86 and then 2.86, 2.8. Now this and this, these are the two key levels which gas has to break. In fact, 2.76 is the one. And below this, I think more bearishness should prevail. Though I'm not looking forward to such a correction here. Even if it tries to drop, I think 2.8 or 2.975, these levels should be a great support here for natural gas for any further downside shock. And from these levels, a recovery can also be expected in the near future. So take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates. And join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a happy weekend. Thank you.